Hello, hello, hi Maklai, hello Traveler. Welcome everyone to the stream, guys. Those who are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon. Welcome everyone to the magical world of Genshin Impact. Okay, we are live. Yep, let's go. Let's dive. So Genshin Impact. Going to the Teyvat maybe future, but world also. Teyvat. That is what I am just having conversation. Maybe we can have a other world where we can able to go for what is this, bro? Oh no. Yeah, bro.
Keep going. The stars fade to black. Archie. Sister. The brightest flames
OMG.
fastest.
Bro, I was just checking for settings, bro. Before that, he done everything. Killed my Skirk, he killed my Barbara. Okay. Where am I? Ooh. Here. Okay. Oh, all peoples got revived. Nice, bro. Or sort of thing.
How did I do that?
Or I will get of three more, so okay. I'll go over here, then I'll complete one by one. Lots of mission is there. One pre. Okay.
Oh, scorching hot days and freezing cold nights.
Whether I will get or not.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Why you can't gonna make it? You can. Oh. Come. Uzi, bro. What Mahamanta? Okay. Gonna give me machine. Okay, what is that? I have to go on. Needed to enter. Okay. Some story. Want to do a mission for him. Right. Oh. What should find a way to enter the robot? Bro, what? This one is lying over there.
The night is cold.
Okay. What?
My guiding stars.
I'm on. Into the fire. Find a way to enter into the robot. First area reached. How should I go, bro? There is a way. Find a way to enter the robot. A way. Bro. Oh no, bro. I have anything anonymous. Oh no, bro. Please don't do that. I think this is the way, bro.
Not now.
Oh, I found a way. One cannot. Barbara.
Show begins. Oh, glad I saw this. I almost didn't even notice it.
Oh. Go and. Oh. Try to break the seal. Oh. I used only elemental skill. Okay. happened. I haven't done anything.
Glad I saw this. I almost didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
Rain outlines your fate.
Let's dance.
Mine to wield.
Sorry, I don't have Archon. One kill you.
You've earned yourself a reward.
Hey, wow. There is a waypoint. Okay. What do I do? Where am I? One go. Anti-heater, bro.
Next time, be sure to make a proper.
That one I have to go and see, bro. Seriously. Where this one is taking us to? Where are you taking me? You think?
You've earned yourself a reward.
Oh. The mission pathway should lead us to the okay. Oh bro, don't do this. Okay. Holland. There is Barbara. Barbara.
Want me to join?
What is this elemental will do? Okay, affected by electro for increased crit rate against the opponent. Frozen or affected by Cairo 10%. Okay, what this one affected by Cairo for 40% less time. Increases attack by okay. Affected by Pyro 40% time increases max HP by 25%. Oh, nice, bro. Decreases stamina perception. 15% increase movement. Okay. Still CD by okay. 5 volt after hydro 40%. Super power. But overloaded. Electro charged. Hyper bloom. 100% chance to generate electro element cells. Oh, nice, bro. Elemental mark. If this is by 50. Increases shield strength. Oh, nice. Also eliminates nice, bro. This one is good. Want to check it out which one is good. Paramount.
For justice.
Great. But it is good for her. G dealing is that so party
Want me to join?
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Chivalry will never.
it- very up the Seriously, I want Archer for this. And
Where to? Be free.
I'll protect us.
Into the void.
You've earned yourself a reward.
Careful. Some Saurians like to hide
Break.
in chests like this. Probably an introvert thing.
what happened, bro? And anything?
Farewell.
Easy. Easy.
Let's dance.
Fine. Oh. 1000 more. Where I came. Okay. This way it is. What is over here, bro? On. With action, bro.
Not too far now.
And
You've earned yourself a reward.
this is bro, only common chest.
Let the show begin.
Of gate is open. What is that? Wow. Sales order.
Time to say hello.
Okay. Hey, what is this? Alien spacecraft. Oh, what is this? No? Lot of screen is coming. Put back too. Okay. How should I report back? Okay. Is there? Oh, and report back as it is. No records, bro. Sorry. No records. Music I have heard somewhere else. Yes. You. Nice screenshot. You. Feel my luck is worthy. No, bro. Bro, no, bro. Purple. I thought it was. Oh, no, no. Honestly. Three. Okay. I was not expecting this. Okay. Can we explore? What, bro? What happened? Which region we can go and explore? Or we can go for Archon quest. Where it is navigate. We can go for Archon quest. We have to go and finalize that.
Ready when you are.
There's still a long road ahead.
May knowledge guide you.
Yes. It's good. Hey, wow, how I missed. Ow. Miss Mary. Oh,
Time to act. Rain outlines.
what? Putting hydro.
Fate.
Oh, what did I done, bro? Okay. What is this? Wow. Oh, offering. Okay, let's offer. Bro, seriously, I was not aware, bro. I will. Rewards. Wow, nice. Climb. Okay. Nice.
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
Wow, I offered lot of things. Let's go for the dead judgment.
What do we do? The whole situation is so confusing. Good plan. Impossible things don't just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands. Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
Best of luck to you.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
No. We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well now, don't you all look disappointed. Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed. That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
Anticipation required. Hey, I clicked it.
Since both parties are present, I declare that the
Yeah.
trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session. Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus
Yes.
could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes, correct.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina, do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying. There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell.
Oh,
In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so? And if I may ask, what did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
yes. Right here.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box and I definitely heard the thud.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
What? That is a problem.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid. Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
Yes.
The House of the Hearth?
No wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy. Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
Hey, Linny! Why didn't you tell us this before?
Order! Order!
Yo.
Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
Ah, bro, they are framing him. This claimed.
Please answer my question, Mr. Linney.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
Already sentencing, huh? Oh. Bro, don't send him to the sentence, bro.
Granted.
Might be, Your Honor. Consider.
In that case, what is your request?
Bro, I have not done anything. Sorry, Your Honor, I have not done anything. Nevlet.
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say! Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn. This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
You would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought. In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, sorry.
Paimon doesn't know where
Okay.
to start. We trusted you two.
Um,
We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you
Unfor-
weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad.
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but please, let me explain. I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose... The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to. Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Well, you both said it right.
He's not guilty,
First, and no lies now.
but we have to analyze more.
Of
I don't know.
course, I'll answer any question you ask. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick with the objective of getting close to the core.
Oh.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box.
Okay.
So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice.
What voice you have heard, bro?
What should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came.
Oh.
On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Okay.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either.
Then you gone to investigate
But,
the
like I
course.
said earlier,
But
you can be the
somebody
If you want to leave
maybe
because you don't trust the Fatui,
tricked
there's
him
nothing I can do to stop
that
you.
we have to find, bro.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
Okay. Let's go our way then.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense.
Correct?
Huh?
Let's go first. Tenant statement is also recorded. Now, let's go and do the investigation, bro. Or its argument. Yeah, I think defense.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
Oh. We got so much of evidence recorded. Okay, nice. Okay, rope. Tunnel limb. Okay, investigate. Done.
That took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective.
Okay. Farina, monk.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud. He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught Linny red-handed. So Linny proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box.
Oh, she's using us.
Afterwards,
Our client.
Linny passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands. Before
Oh,
and there you have
he
it.
framed a
That's
nice
the
story,
truth
which is
behind
more
what
than
happened.
enough
Does the
to give the
defendant side
judgment.
have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events. What Linny...
Identify the book. Okay.
Seems this won't produce a particularly effective rebuttal. Seem...
And also in sound
Seems this...
will not have hidden.
According to Linny, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
Correct. No one left the opera house during the magic.
Seems this won't produce...
The voice of
Linny went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core. This is the actual truth.
in the
Seems...
no, the voice of
Linny did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
correct. Done.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say! When the countdown started, Linny did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room.
But
Since he felt
think
something was amiss, he returned immediately.
everyone believe or not, I don't know.
Had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time. Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent.
Oh, bro. He will.
Paimon did it!
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
That's right!
My reasoning?
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered
Then something is there.
the entire setup meant to kill. Assuming that what you say is true, Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn... Oh, well, Your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims? Of course I do.
Oh, she has some other point.
Magic box the whole time. How could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't?
Yes. Already we said he wasn't.
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought? Paimon thinks there's something off here. That's right! Linny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance.
Oh, got it.
Means that when the crime happened, Linny had already entered the basement via the vent. The same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof! How do you like that?
Well played. To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
Farina? Farina is the one who killed him.
Could there have been a third person involved?
Incorrect.
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary. The deceased's name is Cowl. Linny's a...
Yeah, correct. Hey, yeah, correct. Linden.
Are you serious?
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowl did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to... No one entered or left the Opera House through its entrances. So where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey? The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. No one entered or left the... The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Then
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some fear that she would attract attention. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our... Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some fear that she would attract attention. The deceased's name is Cowl. Linny's assistant. No one entered or left the Opera House through it. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment.
no, bro. This clue is correct.
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment. The deceased's name is Cowl. Linny's...
He is also in the tunnel. Then what would happen?
Or left the Opera House through its entrances. The deceased's name is Cowl, Linny's assistant. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They...
No, it is wrong.
It Would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. The deceased's name is Cowl, Linny's assistant. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some fear that she would attract.
Oh, two got selected.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment.
Correct. And this is the final answer. See, seriously, Genshin Impact has an.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person.
You from the water tank?
Excuse my
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we
No, sir. We can do it. Hold on for a second, sir.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the deceased's name is Cowl, Linny's assistant. The vase was not broken by chance. It was used.
Paimon gets it! Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into water...
Yes, correct. That is the Furina.
Please, I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment. How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick.
Furina.
Really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Linny already knows this truth very well. Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about 2 completely different things.
Even so, I trust the Traveler's judgment. The truth must be out there somewhere.
What the hell are you doing?
Perhaps some new line of reasoning may try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was
Yes,
the
correct.
deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end the way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
No.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased, Cowl.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste.
Okay.
We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowl's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the primordial sea.
The
Primordial Sea. And
Note's contents
Furina.
also indicate that Cowl belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice. The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You gotta be kidding! People dissolving into
Water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Dissolving the peoples, making them into a lake or
Does that
ocean.
mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowl was targeting that girl... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order! It is undeniable that further
Wow.
examination of the deceased's personal effects
What
has
or
yielded
what
some
is it?
surprising results, but we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's
Think about it.
Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
So I didn't. Oh.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box. The water from the primordial sea should already have been prepped before. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this? Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead. The rope that held the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and snapped. As such, the focus here is on the water and not the tank. I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this?
And this is the only clue.
Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another.
Hypothesis. Again, one more hypothesis.
It's Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine again! In the original plan, Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey.
Oh.
Afterward, Cowell would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Oh, nice.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now? Have I
Yes.
accused innocent
Wow. This is like a real argument in that court. They are making the scene.
Seems
What
like
a
the only point of
Genshin
contention
Impact.
remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death.
Only fire service I have not
Notes
seen.
mentioned he had an accomplice who
And
could be related to the
I have
situation.
not seen.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now
Hi,
invite him on
every
stage
god
to
is
share
a
it with
male
us.
god and female god. There is no male god.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case. And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What?
That can't be.
Oh, I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you. Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
Oh.
Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent.
Okay.
Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowl then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime.
No. Linny.
He knocked Cowl out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization.
Okay.
Am I right, Mr.
Lenny? No, bro. No, it is not.
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here. Is this the end of the road?
Again gone.
Paimon can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around this. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move. Why did this have to...
I think we've all seen enough now, and we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale.
Oh
Now
no.
then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view, move...
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout, and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. Linny, if you would be so kind.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
He is in this final stage of depression or fluctuation that he will get into the...
Misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Linny and Lynette. Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf. But, as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
Oh.
I understand.
How did she came?
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence.
Oh.
I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
She got me. Yes.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
What? Why?
Why? Why you killed him?
My name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I heard that Lily's show was going to be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there, and I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Lenny was the one who caught me in the act.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief. Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me.
Oh.
He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was on to me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. For no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Can a person even hide in there?
Yes.
But I swear I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lily-Ann's perspective. See?
Thing can save from that. What this is? This will be no.
The
Yes.
strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lily-Ann's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
Correct.
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but it was smashed during the struggle between Lily-Ann and Cowl. See. Lily-Ann was afraid that she would be recognized if she left, so she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
And it's Ace Detective Paimon time!
Another one is there to solve.
Having been selected out of the blue, Lily-Ann panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard.
That may be. No, that has happened.
Hearing the commotion, Cowl leapt into the tunnel. Only he did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lillian back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lillian came out on top, knocking Cowell out and putting him in the box. With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
Yes, that is correct. Now we will see what is the judgment is gonna come. Everything was simulated. Please give us a positive response.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the opera house these last 2 days.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
Bravo! Bravo!
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements? Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
What? Are you reading my mind now? I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow, look at that! She's like a deflated balloon now.
If there are no objections,
Balloon.
then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent.
Hello.
While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately, this case at least can be handed over to the oratories to make the final decision.
Amma, Archon quest. Accept பண்ணிட்டேனே நான் request. ஆமா. Yes.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
நீ தெரியல எங்க இருக்கேன்னு.
Thank you all. Thank you so
எங்க இருக்க?
much.
Next, I think we deserve an
கீழ
explanation.
ஸ்டேஜ்ல காணுமே நீ.
How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Maybe.
Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a
என்ன character?
discovery, but false evidence that you dare to bring before this court?
என்ன character
The
எடுத்திருக்க?
accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but
என்ன character?
Yes.
புது கேரக்டரா?
I'm sure you know what you
நல்லா
must
இருக்கா?
do.
Speak quickly, unless you want to earn yourself.
I was just following orders.
எப்படி உனக்கு மட்டும் கிடைக்குது? நான் வந்து எனக்கு 61 புல்லுல என்ன தெரியுமா கிடைச்சிருக்கு? ஒரு நிமிஷம்.
Secrets of the water have been revealed. You have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve.
Oh,
It can also be made
General was the only culprit.
Can cause people to experience
Wow,
unforgettable exhilaration.
செம்மையா இருக்கு. Fontaine quest.
And have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this
Fontaine,
is the boss
Fontaine
we're
quest
talking
தான்.
about. The...
Oh my god. He had the water himself. Turned into the water. ஏய் தண்ணியா மாறிட்டான்டா அவன். என்னடா கேம் இது? இதுல எல்லாமே இருக்குடா. இதுல இந்த கேம்ல என்ன இல்ல சொல்லு? கோர்ட் ஜட்ஜ்மென்ட் இருக்கு. இன்னும் ஃபயர் சர்வீஸ் கேம் quest தான் வரல இதுல.
All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
ஃபயர் சர்வீஸ் quest-ஆ? கேரக்டர்ல நான் சொல்றது என்னன்னா ஃபயர் சர்வீஸ் பண்ற மாதிரி ஏதாவது நெருப்பு போய் அணைக்கிற மாதிரி quest. மதுரை போயிட்டியா? எப்படி போகுது? ஏன்? ஓகே ஓகே, அப்படிதான் இருக்கும். என்ன பண்ணணும்? என்னாச்சு? போகணும் தான், ஆனா குவெஸ்ட்டுக்குள்ள இருக்கேன். எப்படி வெளியே வர்றதுன்னு தெரியல. குவெஸ்ட்டை முடிச்சுட்டு இல்ல, ஆனா இது இதுல இருக்கிறதுனால வர மாட்டேங்குது. கோஆப் மோட்ல இருக்கிறதுனால. கோஆப் மோட்ல இருந்து எக்ஸிட் ஆனாதான் இதை முடிக்க முடியும் போல. இரு, நான் எக்ஸிட் பண்ணிட்டு நான் அவன் திரும்ப ரிக்வெஸ்ட் தரேன். நான் சொல்றேன் அப்படியே ரிட்டர்ன் டு சிங்கிள் பிளேயர் மோட். அப்பதான் குவெஸ்ட் முடிக்க முடியும் போல. இப்போ நான் எங்க போறது? ஓகே, பட் ஆனா எங்க போகணும்னே தெரியலையே. எதுவுமே இல்ல. எல்லாரும் ஸ்டேஜ்ல அசம்பிள் ஆயிருக்காங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸ்டேஜ்ல போயிட்டு பார்க்கணும். எஸ்,
if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been
okay. Done.
2 days. She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons.
Because of co-op mode இருந்ததனால ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா வரல.
At this point, all the events
ஓ, நீ co-op மோட்ல இருந்து வந்ததனால இதாயிருச்சு. திரும்பவும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல இருந்து வந்துருச்சு. நீ கோஆப் மோட ஜாயின் பண்ணல, அதனால அது திரும்ப ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல இருந்து வருது அந்த குவெஸ்ட். அந்த ஃபைனல் ஓகே.
With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the... He poured the water. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel. If all had gone to plan, realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and... However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked on Lillian according to her own... As for Linny, from this While there is much in Linny, and this case at least...
Wow, judgment has been served.
As such, Linny and...
Great work. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, how did you find the water?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake,
I suspect that the... I'm sure you know...
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
We were supposed to
And now that you're therefore you...
Yes, our boss.
Oh.
It can also be We've been in the...
Oh no. He turned into water. Then he also got into the thing. Okay.
And now he can no longer...
Such
An outrage. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Nothing is found. Okay.
So, we're just going back now?
Yes, of course. But
That's... Traveler, Paimon! Please wait.
oh, gonna give us a feast.
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me. But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end. I guess I didn't approach you with any... As for why that was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave? The one who
Yes.
controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
He's your father.
That's right. And since we're back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care. And they have their ways of...
Oh, villains.
All I saw...
So...
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans.
Oh.
Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so the House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her, but she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Heart.
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Syzygy to first use the Gnosis' power when she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. Everyone at Hotel Bouffe d'été, including the knave, has their roots in Fontaine. And we will always defend our homeland. To us orphans,
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets...
it's alright.
Sorry.
I understand. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me.
Yeah, understood. Bye.
Bye, Linny!
Nulet. Oh, Navia.
What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too? Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Was really on track.
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Ah.
Maybe correct.
Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
Yes.
It was
I think
like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really need to get...
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your...
You don't have to twist...
Oh, wonder...
Alright then.
Follow me. Nice 30. Oh. New quest. Got one. Okay. Done. New quest. Before going there, I have to whether I can able to forge. Tick.
Body and mind.
Oh, not over here, bro. I have to go and check over here. There's the forge. Automation. Oh, now automation process they are taking in. How nice. Okay. Fair point. Oh, 10,000 more. To make something. Finale of the deep. Oh, I don't have crystals. Bro, not at all fair, bro. Found in the wild. Okay. Found in the. So tell me where do I will get crystals? All I need. Oh no, bro. Give me a second. என்ன எனக்குன்னு இப்படி ஒரு விஷயம் நடந்திருக்கு. Finale of the deep. Okay, got this one. I should go and find this. Much I want. Very nice.
ஒரு விஷயம்
The use.
Don't disappoint me.
I have to take the party, bro. See what will give.
It's not. Don't waste my time.
Hey, this is happening.
It's nothing. Don't waste my time.
Why is this not happening? Okay. Anti. Okay.
Give up.
Bro, did she has an artifact or not? I think she doesn't have a. Okay, she. Okay, let's see. Even two.
It's nothing.
Get down. Bro. Why nobody is speaking? Then what she will say. That is the
Give up. My guiding stars. I'll protect us. Submit. Don't waste my time.
we have some crystals over here.
Give up.
What is her weapon? He's having a top weapon, bro. There's a new weapon. Eye of perception. But instead of her, can I change the party member?
Come with me.
They can go over. What is your weapon? Is weapon? Oh. Don't have artifacts. So. You were on. Okay. Then. First, I will go into this area, then wait. Okay. How should I go inside this? Hey, here is that. What should I complete this? Oh no, bro. Within one shot, I got killed, bro. Where is another one? Where is another one, bro? Okay, go through this. Activate and come. Hey, here is some. Right, take it. ஹலோ இல்ல நான் அந்த லைவ்ல இருக்கேன். ஒரு சின்ன ஹெல்ப். எப்படி வந்து தண்ணி கடியில இருக்க ராக் எல்லாம் அடிச்சு இது பண்ற எடுக்கிறது? ஆமா இருக்கு. ஓகே. ஆமா ஆமா. ஓகே ஓகே. வரல. இந்தா இப்பதான் போறேன். ஓகே ஆமா வந்துச்சு. ஓ so much of பட் ஆனா கிடைக்கலையே. ஓகே ஓகே. வந்துச்சு 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 திருச்சி. ஓகே. ஓ நைஸ். திஸ் இஸ் த வே. ஓகே கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டேன். இது R2 பண்ணணும், R1 பண்ணணும். ஃபினாலே ஆஃப் த டீப்ப. அதுக்கு ஊர்பட்ட கிறிஸ்டல்ஸ் கேக்குறாங்க. வரேன். இல்ல சீக விட்டு வெளியே வந்துடுறேன். ஒரு வரலாமே. நீ தான் சீக்குள்ள தானே. நான் மிஷின் முடிச்சிட்டேனே. நீ வரணும். நீ உன்னதானே. ஓ நான் தான் வெளியே வரணுமா? வந்துட்டியே நீ தான். நான் உன் வேர்ல்டுக்கு வரல. நீ என் வேர்ல்டுக்கு வா. இது எப்படி முடிக்கிறது? இது எப்படி அன்லாக் பண்றது? இந்த இடத்த எப்படி அன்லாக் பண்றது? எப்படி பண்றது? எப்படி அன்லாக் பண்றது அத? எங்க இருக்கு? ஓகே. எது? இங்க ஒண்ணு இருக்கு. ஓ இங்க இருக்கா? ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே. நான் எங்க இருக்குன்னு தெரியிட்டு இருக்கேன். இது எங்க போய் ஒளிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கு இவ்வளவு நேரமா? ஹலோ. ஒன் மோர் எந்த பக்கம் இருக்கு? ரெண்டு அன்லாக் பண்ணியாச்சு. இன்னும் ஒண்ணு வேணும். இன்னும் ஒண்ணு எங்க இருக்கு? அன்லாக் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். வந்துட்டேன் இரு, என்ன ஏதோ அடிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கு. என்ன ஏதோ அடிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்குடா பின்னாடி இருந்து. ஓ வாவ், காமன் செஸ்ட் அன்லாக்டு. இங்க ஒரு செஸ்ட் அன்லாக்டு. ஓகே, ப்ரெஷியஸ் நினைக்கிறேன் இது. இல்ல, ஓ இது ப்ரெஷியஸ். ஆஹா, லைவ் போட்டிருக்கேன்ல. ஓ நைஸ். பிடிச்சிட்டேன். இந்த கிறிஸ்டலையும் எடுத்துட்டேன். எனக்கு 50 கிறிஸ்டல்ஸ் வேணும். 50 கிறிஸ்டல் நான் எங்கேருந்து போய் எடுக்கிறது? இதுக்குள்ள இருக்குமா என்ன இன்னும்? ஓகே, இங்க எடுத்தாச்சு எல்லாமே. இங்க இருக்க கிறிஸ்டல்ஸ் எல்லாமே எடுத்துட்டேன். இதுக்கப்புறம் எங்க இருக்கு கிறிஸ்டல்ஸ்? இல்ல, கிறிஸ்டல்ஸ் 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 தோருக்கு கிறிஸ்டல்ஸ் இங்க இருக்கு. இருக்கு. நான் இங்க ஒரு 4-5 இருக்கு. புரியல. சாப்பிட்டேன். நீ அங்க என்ன பண்ற? எப்படி போச்சு? நீங்க வேலைக்கு ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டியா? ஓகே. ஓகே. ஓ, பவர்ஃபுல் கை. நான் 50 விஷஸ் பண்ணிருக்கேன். உன்னை எத்தனை விஷஸ் பண்ணணும்? மாவியாக்கு மாவிகா டெஸ்டா எங்க காட்டுது ஆனா எங்கன்னு காட்ட மாட்டாங்குது இதோ ஒரு காட்டுது ஓகே டன் வரேன் 2 ஸ்கர்க் எடுத்துட்டியா? ஒண்ணு நான் தான் எடுத்துட்டேனே. ஓ அப்படி சொல்றீங்க. ஏய் எனக்கு இப்ப நான் வந்து மாவிகாக்கு புல் பண்ணேன். மாவிகாக்கு புல் பண்ணது எனக்கு வந்து ஜிங்லிங்கா இப்ப அந்த பொண்ணு பேர் என்னது? ஜாங்லிங் எனக்கு வந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட 3 ஜாங்லிங் கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. 2 ஜாங்லிங் கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. போயிட்டேன். 4 வச்சிருக்கேன் நினைக்கிறேன். சரி ஜாங்லிங் எங்க இருக்கு? ஜாங்லிங் தான் நான் சொல்றேன். அது எப்படி போய் பாக்குறது? கேரக்டர் கிளிக் பண்ணிட்டேன், காட்ட மாட்டாங்க. டீடைல்ஸ் தான் காட்டுது. வெளியே போனா தான் காட்டுமோ? கான்ஸ்டலேஷன்ஸ் டீப் ஃப்ரைன்னு 3 அன்லாக் ஆயிருக்கு. 3 அன்லாக் ஆயிருக்கு. ஏன் அது கூட வேற ஒரு கேரக்டர் கொடுத்தாங்களே. என்ன கேரக்டர் கொடுத்தாங்க பேனர்ல? ஒரே நிமிஷம். ஜாங்லிங் கூட வேற ஒரு கேரக்டர் கொடுத்தாங்களே. என்ன கேரக்டர் கொடுத்தாங்க? இவன் இனாசானும் 2 வந்துட்டான். இனாசானும் 2 கிடைச்சது எனக்கு இந்த இதுல. இது இப்ப அந்த பொண்ணு தான். அந்த பொண்ணு எனக்கு 2 கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. எனக்கு மாவிகா வேணும். மாவிகா தான் எப்படி எடுக்கிறதுன்னு தெரியல. என்ன வெறித்தனமா டைலாக் எல்லாம் விட்டுருக்காங்க புதுசா வந்த கேரக்டருக்கு. காடு யார் அது? அந்த பொண்ணு ஓகே. அடுத்த இடத்துக்கு போகணும். இந்த இடம் முடிஞ்சிச்சு. இப்ப அடுத்த இடத்துக்கு போயே ஆகணும். இங்க போகணும். இங்க எனக்கு அந்த கிறிஸ்டல்ஸ் தான்டா வேணும். எனக்கு மீதி எதுவுமே வேணாம்டா. எங்க இருக்க? எடுத்துட்டேன். வா வேற ரீஜன் போலாம். வேற ரீஜன்ல இன்னும் நிறைய கிறிஸ்டல்ஸ் இருக்கு. அங்க போவோம். அங்க போய் அன்லாக் பண்ணுவோம் கொஞ்சம். நாட்லாண்ட் இல்ல, இங்கேயே இந்த இடம் வேற ஒரு இடத்துல இருக்கு கிறிஸ்டல்ஸ். எங்க இருக்கு? நான் போறேன். அப்படியே வா. தேங்க்யூ. 50 வேணும் தெரியலையே. ஆக இருக்கு. ஆ 37 34 இருக்கு. இன்னும் வேணும். இன்னொரு இது வேணும். இன்னொரு சில சில்லறைகள் தேவைப்படுகிறது. மேலே ஏற மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க மேடம். கருக்கு மேடம் மேலே ஏற மாட்டேங்கிறாங்களே. மேடம் வாங்க உள்ள போலாம். தண்ணிக்கடியில் தான் இங்கே எங்கேயோ காட்டுது கிறிஸ்டல்ஸ். தோருக்கு. ஆனா அதுக்கு முன்னாடி இப்ப இதா எடுத்துட்டு வரணுமே. அந்த இது வேணுமே எனக்கு அடிக்கிறதுக்கு அந்த இதை போய் எடுத்துட்டு வரணும் தானே. ஓகே அடிக்கிறதுக்கு போய் எடுத்துட்டு வந்துட்டேன். வந்தாச்சு. நைஸ். நீயும் அடிச்சிட்ட நானும் அடிச்சிட்டேன். ஓகே என்ன கேரக்டர் நீ வச்சிருக்க? கேரக்டர் எதுவும் என்கிட்ட கிடையாது. அதெல்லாம் கேரக்டர் பத்திலாம் என்கிட்ட கேட்காத. ஒரு கேரக்டரும் கிடையாது என்கிட்ட. ஆஹா என்கிட்ட நல்ல கேரக்டரே கிடையாது எதுவுமே. இங்க ஒரு வேவ் பாயிண்ட் இருக்கு. இங்க ஏதோ ஒரு கடைக்கு எங்க வந்துட்டேன். நீ இருக்க இடத்துல தான் இருக்கேன். ஏய் இது எப்போ உடைச்ச இவ்வளோ கல்ல? இன்னொரு 2 தான் வேணும். அங்கக்குள்ள ஒன்று இருக்கு பார்த்துட்டேன். பின்னாடி இது எதுவும் காட்டுது. நான் ஏதோ இடத்துக்கு போயிட்டேன். நான் பாட்டு இங்கதான் இருக்கேன். ஓகே எனக்குள்ள இல்லையா? எடுத்துட்டேனே. இதை எடுத்துட்டேன். இதடி இங்க வா. எனக்கு இது 50 கிடைச்சிருச்சு. இப்போ வந்து ஒயிட் அயன் எங்க கிடைக்கும்? ஒயிட் அயன் உன்னை ஃபாலோ பண்றேன். எங்க போகணும்? மான்ஸ்டர்ட். மான்ஸ்டர்ட் பக்கம் கால் வச்சு எவ்வளோ நாள் ஆச்சு. ஒரு 10 புல்லு பண்ணணும். 10 புல்லு கிடைச்சதுன்னா நல்லா இருக்கும். இதான் நீ டெலிபோர்ட் ஆன. மான்ஸ்டர்ல கற்க வச்சு ஒன்னுத்தையும் அடிக்க முடியல. எடுத்துட்டேன் எல்லாமே எடுத்துட்டேன். கீழே காட்டலையே. Finale of the Deepல லைஃப் ரொம்ப கன்சியூம் ஆகுது. எனக்கு இந்த கேரக்டர் வேணும். இவனை வச்சு நான் எல்லாத்தையும் அடிக்கணும். அடிக்கிறது இல்லை, இவனை வச்சு இந்த மாதிரி எடுக்கணும். இந்த மாதிரி நீ தானே போனாட்டி காமிச்ச, மறந்துட்டியா? கல்லோடைய காட்டல, இப்பதான் நீ காமிச்சு. நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வாட்டி ஒரு தடவை காமிச்சிட்டி, அப்புறம் என்ன இப்படிலாம் கல்லோடைக்கிறது இருந்துச்சுன்னா நல்லா இருக்கும். எனக்கு கலைச்ச ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரே கேரக்டர், நல்ல கேரக்டர் யாருன்னா யான்ஃபி தான். யான்ஃபி வச்சுதான் நான் அடிச்சேன். யான்ஃபி வச்சுதான் நான் அடிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருந்தேன். ஆமா, செம்மையா உடைக்கும். நீ வேற உடைக்குமாவா? எங்க இருக்கு? டெலிபோர்ட் ஆனது எனக்கு கொஞ்ச நேரம் கழிச்சுதான் காட்டுது. R2 பண்ணிட்டேன்னா R0ல இருக்கு. R1 பண்ணிட்டேன்னா அப்புறம் கொஞ்சோண்டு லெவல் தான். போடாத. ஏய் வாவ், ஒரே ஒரு ஷாட் தான். இந்த சைட்லயும் அப்படியே கிடக்காதையும் போட்டு விடு. டன். அடுத்தது எவ்வளோ கிடைச்சது? 35. ஆமா. மான்ஸ்டர். இன்டராக்டிவ் மேப் யூஸ் பண்றியா என்ன? ஓ, நான் அப்படிதான் செஸ்ட்டுக்கு மார்க் பண்ணி வச்சேன். ஆனா பாதி செஸ்ட் எடுத்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் திரும்ப வர மாட்டேங்குது அந்த இடத்துக்கு. ஃபினாலே ஆஃப் த டீப் நல்லா இருக்குமா இல்ல வந்து இது நல்லா இருக்குமா? அந்த ஃப்ளூட் ஸ்வாடு. ஃப்ளூட் ஸ்வாட் எனக்கு R3 கிடைச்சிருக்குடா. யார் இது? மான்ஸ்டர் கிரி குதிச்சு அடிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறது ஒண்ணு. ஆனா இங்க ஒரே கிறிஸ்டல்ஸா தான் கிடக்கு. ஒயிட் கிறிஸ்டலை காணுமே. இந்த இதுவே காணுமே, ஒயிட் அயனை காணும். நீ தான் எல்லாத்தையும் எடுத்து வச்சிட்டியா? அப்கிரேட் பண்ணிட்டியா?
Nice. I like the rain. However fearsome the lightning may be, its wrath is limited to the realm beneath the clouds. The high heavens feel it.
treasure buried in
அடிச்சிட்டியா? இங்க ஒரு precious chest இருக்கு. ஓகே. இங்க இருக்கு. இங்க இருக்கு. இன்னும் சும்மா ஆளியா இருக்கும் நம்ம. நானே smack. தனக்கு தானே ஸ்மாக் போட்டு கொண்டாய்.
treasure buried in time.
ஓகே. என்னது? எடுத்துட்டோம். இன்னும் 3 வேணும்.
You've earned yourself a reward. Nice. I like the rain.
இன்டராக்டிவ் மேப் இல்லையே. ஆமா, அது எங்க போய் பார்க்கணும் இன்டராக்டிவ் மேப்? எங்க இருக்கு இன்டராக்டிவ் மேப்? இல்லையே. அந்த ஆப் புரியல. ஓ,
Let the show begin.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
Let's dance.
நான் மான்ஸ்டர் போயிட்டு வரேன். இன்னும் 7 வேணும். 7 தான். அங்க இருக்கும் நீ இருக்க இடத்துல.
Where do we come from?
இருக்காங்க. மார்க் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கேன் நான் அந்த இடத்துல எங்கேயோ. இன்னொன்னு வேற எங்கேயோ இருக்குமே. நான் எங்கேயோ மார்க் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கேன் இது. ஓகே. சாப்பிடணும். சாப்பிட்டாச்சு. சாரி. இது நூடுல்ஸ். இல்ல வீட்ல பண்ண நூடுல்ஸ். இல்ல இது நம்ம அந்த பர்மா நூடுல்ஸ். வைஃப் தான் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஆமா. டேய் உனக்கு தெரியாதாடா? இல்ல வைஃபோட தான் இருக்கேன் நானு. இது அடி. பா யாரா இவன் ஒரு அடியில மொத்தமா எடுத்து கொடுத்துட்றான். ஏன் ஓ ஐயோ இவன் வயசு எப்ப சொல்லுவாங்க? இல்லையே லீவுக்கு. இவன் பேர் என்னது? அங்கதான் இங்க இருக்க மாதிரி தான் காட்டுது. இரு இன்னும் 2 இருக்கு. இவ்வளவுதான் எடுத்து கொடுத்துட்டு போறீங்க. வா இங்க வா. ஏன் தவிர்த்து மீதி எல்லாமே இருக்குங்க. அயன் எங்க தான் கிடைக்கும்? ஃபவுண்டன் இன்னும் 7 அயனுக்கு இப்படி அலைய வச்சிட்டாங்க. இங்க இருக்குமா? ஒரு அயனுக்காக என்ன இப்படி அலைய விட்டாங்களே பாஸ். சூப்பர். என்ன தேவைப்படுது? இன்னும் 3. டார்க் பர் கீழே 1. செஸ்டா என்ன அது? செஸ்ட் அது. நோ ப்ரோ. அடைச்சிருச்சா? ஆனா இங்க ஒன்று போட்டிருக்காங்க. இங்க பார்த்துட்டு வரேன். இங்க இந்த இது பக்கத்துல ஒன்று இருக்கு. அது கல்யாணம் ஆகணுமா? ஓகே ஓகே. என்னடா ஒரு 2 இது கணக்கு கொடுக்க மாட்டேன்றாங்க. அயன் எங்க இருக்க? கிறிஸ்டல்ஸ் தவிர்த்து இந்த மவுண்டன்ல கிடைக்கும்ல எல்லாமே. மவுண்டன்ல இருக்க வாய்ப்பு இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
They say that at absolute zero, everything falls completely still. Compared to that, this is nothing.
எல்லாம் இருக்க வாய்ப்பே கிடையாது.
I'll protect us.
பாரு பாரு ஆசி பலனை பார்த்து அது நான் அதெல்லாம் நம்பிக்கிட்டு தான் இருக்கியா நீ ஒன்றும் பார்த்துக்கிட்டு சொல்றதுக்கு இல்ல இங்க எங்கேயோ அயன் காட்டியிருக்காங்க கீழே போய் பாக்குறேன் இருக்கான்னு இங்க இருக்கு நான் இருக்க இடத்துல இருக்கு அயனு ஊர்பட்டது இருக்கு ஓ இந்த பொண்ணு நல்லா தான் அடிக்குது அயன்லாம் ஈஸியா தான் எடுக்குது இந்த பொண்ணு ஆமா ஏன் அந்த பொண்ணு அந்த அளவுக்கு பவரா ஆனா அப்ப கேரக்டர் நான் பில்ட் ப்ராப்பரா ஒன்றும் பண்ணல அதனால அப்படி இருக்கோ ஓகே இதுக்கு போயிட்டு போவோம் ஸ்கர்க்கோட ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட்டுக்கு போயிட்டு போவோம் स्कर्क डोमेन போயிட்டு போவாம இப்படி स्कर्क डोमेन போயிட்டு हाय ब्रो संतोष ब्रो कैसे हैं भाई आपका मैसेज ही नहीं देखा मेरे को मेरा स्क्रीन तो थोड़ा छोटा हो गया अभी देख रहा हूँ आपका मैसेज तो मैं पॉप मोड बारबरा रेडी रेडी न्यू लेटर புரியல 5 ஃபைட் தான் 100 தான் இருக்கும் ஒரு சென்
Let the show begin.
வண்டியா கேம் உள்ள அனவே தானே இன்ஸ்டா சூப்பர் வந்ததே எனக்கு தெரியல போவாத போட்டாங்க ஒரு போர்டு ஈஸியா அடிக்கல நீ அடிப்பேன்னு தான் வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் ஏன் அடி விழ மாட்டாங்குது ஏன் அடி விழ மாட்டாங்குது ஏதோ கிளிச் ஆயிருச்சு சூப்பர் ஏதோ கிளிச் ஆயிடுச்சு, அவன் சாகவே மாட்டாங்கறான். No bro. No. ரொம்ப மோசமான ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட் இருக்குதுலயே. ரொம்ப மோசமான ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட். ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணவா? வந்துட்டியா? ஓ நோ. இல்ல. போனாய் போய் கிடக்கும். மாத்தி மாத்தி அடிச்சா என்ன ஆகும்? அது யார் அடிக்கிறதுனே தெரியாம குழம்பு போய் கிடக்கு. 1 HP தப்பிச்சிருக்கு. பாத்தியா இல்லையா? அவ்வளவுதான் போடு. லாஸ்ட் அடி நானு. லாஸ்ட் அடி யார் அடிச்சோன்னு தெரியல. 2 பேருக்குமே ஷாட்டு கிடைக்குது பாயிண்ட். சொல்லு. கருக்குக்கு ஒரு நல்ல ஆர்டிஃபெக்டா கொடுங்கப்பா. கருக்குக்கு ஒரு ஆர்டிஃபெக்டும் கொடுக்க மாட்டேன்றாங்க எனக்கு. நோ ப்ரோ, இன்னும் 4 சான்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஆமா 7 தடவை. சாரி. பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கேன். வா வா பொறுமையா வா. ஃப்ரீஸ் தான் பண்ணி விளையாடிட்டு இருக்கேன். அதை அது பவரை போட்டுருச்சு. ஷீல்டோட அது பிளாக் பண்றதுக்குள்ள ஷீல்ட உடைச்சிரு. டிஃபென்ஸ் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. டிஃபென்ஸ் கால்பட் இது தண்ணி குடிக்கிறேன். இது கைரோல இது இருக்கா? ஹீலர் இருக்கா? ஹலோ, யாரு கைரோல இது? ஹீலர் லைலாவா? ஹீலர் கேக்குறேன் நான் கைரோல. அடுத்தது அந்த மாதிரி எடுப்போமா? ஆமா, சோனா மாறிடுச்சு. ஓ, மாறிடுச்சு. கர்க் ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட் ரொம்ப டிஃபிகல்ட் போல. ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட் தெரியாதனமா வேஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டனோ. கர்க் ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட் இருக்கா முதல்ல? கர்க்கோட ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட் இல்லையா என்கிட்ட? கர்க்கோட ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட் நம்ம ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் வந்து கர்க் ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட் எடுக்கல தானே? எடுத்தோம், ஆனா அது எல்லாத்தையும் நான் இது பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஒரு ஸ்கர்க்கோட ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட் கூட எனக்கு கொடுக்கல. என்ன எடுக்கிற கேரக்டரை? ஹீலர். கரையோ எங்க நான் இதை எடுத்துட்டு வந்துட்டேன். இருக்க வா, எங்க வாக்கியா? என்ன ஆட்டம் ஆடுது இது குட்டி? நீ வந்துட்டீங்கன்னா அடிக்க ஆரம்பிக்கலாம். வெயிட் பண்ணு. டேமேஜே ஆக மாட்டேங்குது உனக்கு. இதுதான் இருக்கு, ரெண்டுமே பண்ணிட்டு தான் இருக்கு. ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட் போடாம வந்துட்டியா? ஐ திங்க் சோ. சூப்பர்ரா. இல்ல போட்டிருக்கியே 75,000 டேமேஜ் தருது. மேபி கூட இருக்கலாம். முடிச்சாச்சு. ஷூட்டிங்க போங்க. நியூ லெட் எடுத்துருவாடா. நியூ லெட் எடுத்து வந்தா டக்குன்னு காலியாரண்டா. இன்னும் 2 2 மேபி டிஃபென்ஸ் ஷீல்டு வருது. நான் மேல ஏற முடியாதோ? நல்ல ஃப்ளாரா கொடுங்க பாஸ். கிரிட் ரேட், அட்டாக், ஹெச்பி. நான் கேட்டேன். கிரிட் ரேட், அட்டாக், ஹெச்பி. ஃப்ரெஜைல் ரெசின் ஒன்று இருக்கு. அதை யூஸ் பண்ணவா வேணாமா? ஃப்ரெஜைல் ரெசின் ஒன்று இருக்கு. யூஸ் பண்ணவா வேணாமா? வா அப்ப வெளியே போயிடலாம். சேவ் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கிறேன். ரெசின் காலி. வா வா. இல்ல வெளியே தான் போல. என்ன இது? தெரியலையே. என்னடா இது? சூப்பர். சரிவா அப்ப வேற ஏதாவது ஆட்டு நம்ம இன்னைக்கு போவோம். வெளியே வந்தாச்சு. அப்புறம் திரும்ப போய் ஒரு பிரயோஜனமும் கிடையாது. லைலா டொமைனுக்கு போவோமா? லைலா டொமைன் எது? எனிமி எப்படி இருப்பாங்க லைலா டொமைன்ல? டிக்ளைன்டா. எனிமி என்ன எனிமி இருப்பான் லைலா டொமைன்ல?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
இது ஒரே கேரக்டர், ரெண்டு கேரக்டர் தான். ஜின்சியோ, காயா தெரியலையே. வெளியே வந்துருவா. லைலா இங்க ஒருத்தனை போட்டிருக்கேன் பாரு எலமெண்டல் ரியாக்ஷனு. உடைச்சிட்டான், கல்லா மாறிட்டான். ஒருத்தங்காலி ஒருத்தன் தான் இருக்கான், முடிஞ்சிட்டான் அவனும். சரி, இது ஃப்ரெஜல் ரெசின் யூஸ் பண்ணுவான் இந்த டொமைனுக்கு. டைலாக் ஏதாவது கிடைக்குதான்னு பார்ப்போமா? லைலாக் ஏதாவது கிடைக்குதான்னு பார்ப்போம். லைலா ஆர்டிஃபெக்டே கிடைக்கல. சூப்பரு. ஆமா, அவ்வளோதான், காலி. எதுவுமே இல்லையா என்கிட்ட? ரெசினும் இல்லை, ஒன்றும் இல்லை. உங்ககிட்ட இருக்கா? கண்டினியூ கொடுக்குவா? நீயும் எடுக்கலாமா இதுல? உன் டொமைனுக்குள்ள நான் வரணுமா? ஓ, நீயும் கிளைம் பண்ணலாமா முடிச்சா? அது எனக்கு தெரியாதேடா. யாரா இவங்க? ஏய் வாடாசி, வாய்ப்பே கிடையாது. ஹரிப்ரோ ரொம்ப நாள் ஆச்சு பேசி. ஹரிப்ரோ என்ன முடிச்சிட்ட? ஒருத்தனை முடிச்சிட்டியா? என்ன 1,00,000 டேமேஜா? ஓ, நாவியாவா? நினைச்சா அப்பயே யாரா அது இப்படி டேமேஜ் கொடுக்குறதுன்னு. ரெசின் இல்ல. ஓ, அப்ப நம்ம மத்த டொமைன்ல போய் சண்டை போட்டா நமக்கும் கிடைக்குமா? நம்ம மத்த டொமைன்ல போய் சண்டை போட்டா நமக்கும் கிடைக்குமான்னு. சரி, ஓகே. அப்ப இந்த எல்லாம் முடிஞ்சிச்சு. நான் போயிட்டு இவனை மட்டும் ஃபோர்ஜ் பண்றேன். அப்ப நான் மட்டும் ஃபோர்ஜ் பண்றேன். முடிச்சுட்டு கடையை முடிக்க வேண்டியதுதான். Bye. See you tomorrow. Good night. I want to make something. நிறைய வெப்பன் பண்ணலாமா? அதெல்லாம் வேணாம். எனக்கு ஃபினாலே ஆஃப் த டீப் மட்டும் போதும். அதை மட்டும் பண்ணி கொடுங்க. லைட்டா அப்படியே இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட் ஆகிட்டு தான் இருக்கு. கிடைச்சிருச்சு. வெப்பனை இது பண்ண என்ன அட்வான்டேஜ்? வெப்பனை நம்ம R1 R2 பண்றோம்ல, என்ன அட்வான்டேஜ் அதுல? ஆமா, ஓகே. கரண்ட் when using elemental skill attack will be increased by 15. For 15 seconds. Okay, done. Okay, see you. Bye. Purple, no. Avika, purple. No, bro. 100, no, purple. Top. What? Really?
All things come to an end.
Nice, bro.
Even time itself.
Unable to. Okay. Purple. Oh no, bro. Another purple. No. No, bro.
And where are we going?
They have not given another purple.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Okay. Daily rewards completed. What do I have? All. Fetch. Station. During mission and increasing by 40%. Okay. 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 Is that artifact? PMG bonus யாருக்கு போட்டு வச்சிருக்கேன் நானு சல்ஃபர் ஆர்டிஃபெக்ட் பின்னாடி போயிருச்சா PMG crit rate DMG crit rate DMG crit rate attack okay DMG crit rate oh attack crit rate nice bro one star also okay needed எடுக்கிற DMG. And 3-star is better than 5-star. Zero DMG bonus 61. And need to ascend the weapon. Okay, currently I can't able to do that. Tuka pity and for a bit. If I see see oh bro, up so what do prime have? Okay, so இதோட கடையை மூடிக்கலாம். Guys, those who are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Please do support the channel by subscribing to it. Don't forget to like the video, smash the bell icon, and share our video with your friends who are all into Genshin Impact. Keep supporting, guys. See you. Signing off, the monk. Bye, guys.